Hi Cancer, happy June. This is your reading for Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of June 2019. I just lit my Sage wand and I'm going to clear the space really quickly before I start shuffling the deck for you. So, I just did Gemini, so I just want those energies to be gone because you are not Gemini. All right, and you. Here we go. All right, Cancer. I am using the Golden Tarot and I will pull clarifiers with the Holographic Tarot. So, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what are the energies for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising in the month of June? Spirit, what do they need to know? What do they need to know? I'm going to pull 10 cards. I'll remain silent so I can get messages, if anything, and then I'll come back once I'm done. Okay. Sun, Moon, and Rising for Cancer. If there's anything new that you need to start, do it in the first 3 to 4 days of June. Okay. We're coming up in July for Mercury retro as well as the eclipses. It's eclipse season. All right, so here we go. 10 cards for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, looks good, Cancer, looks good. Here you are on the bottom of the deck. The one who loves to give their heart to another, wants to be loved, wants to help, honest, caring. The Knight of Cups, this person here looks for love from a very young age. Very watery, very emotional. And what we're coming out with here, there's a love relationship, of course. Cancer, the water sign. Something brand new, relationship, birth of a child, new job, new project, something that you love with emotions, overwhelming joy and happiness. This is a gift. I feel that there have been some things that you've been dealing with, Cancer, that were difficult. And it could have been in a relationship and it just bogged you down. What crosses you is the Four of Swords. The battle is over, whatever that you were dealing with. I'm just getting that. The battle is over. But it's time for you to rest before you go forth with something. Because you have had to... I'm feeling a lot of strife. To the past, there was some fighting, some words, some arguing with another person. It could have been a Virgo, because I have right across from that in the Celtic cross spread, I have the sign of Hermit, Major Arcana. This is really going within, learning knowledge. Knowledge, as I always say with this card, doesn't always come in a textbook. It's following your own path, illuminating where you need to go. Really going within. Possibly you could be, it is the end of May. I'm filming this on May 31st. You could be in solitary mode. going to a beach by yourself, going on a ride, but really figuring out something here, because you are that cup of love. You want to, what you give is you want to get that back. And I'm sensing here with there's been no victory in a love situation. There's going to be. I have the Six of Wands in the reverse position here. You've had to protect your thoughts, your words, your actions, and nobody should have to defend themselves against somebody else, because in the reverse position or in the upright, we have the Ten of Wands, and it means the same. A lot of burdens that you've been carrying, back-breaking issues where you're just exhausted. Tens are all about completion, and there is a completion here because something brand new is going to start. But before something brand new starts, and it could be that of spur of the moment, like literally you're in the supermarket and you're not expecting it first thing in the morning and somebody comes up to you. You could be at a gas station. I'm getting a sense of things happening where you least expect it. Take the time for yourself to rest because you need it. You've been through the grind. You've always had higher ground above somebody else, or having to deal with a situation where you were giving and giving, but you were trying to grab for that love, but that love wasn't given easily. And then you went into hibernation mode. And you're coming up as the King of Cups as well. Or you could be dealing with another king. I don't know why I said that. Could be dealing with another water sign like yourself, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Taurus, as I said, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. But we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position here. And what I'm getting from this card is whomever this person is, or the person that you're dealing with, was just focusing on themselves. Intuitively, that's why I'm reading this card. They were just focusing on themselves and not you. After you do the work to go within, there is going to be success and celebration where you haven't had it in the past. Celebrating with another victory for another group of Cancers. I am feeling that there could have been third-party interference. Where I'm also getting spying. Either you were spying, and I'm getting that it was you that was spying on the other person to see what they were doing. So two very different stories that I'm getting in. There is going to be victory for you. Back to the first group of Cancers. Group number one, Cancer, for whom this resonates. If you have had to protect and defend yourself over your words, who you are, what you liked, what you wanted to do, where there hasn't been victory, and this put so many burdens on you because you were doing for another person where they just didn't care. It's just constant give, constant give. and there were words exchanged back and forth. I'm getting the sense with so much emotion here, especially with the King of Cups, that there is Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio is a water sign. There's intuition there and strong intuition naturally. And intuitively, you knew this. And you're mentally exhausted, and you need to take the time to rest appropriately for yourself before this brand new thing comes to you. Because if you can't give the love to yourself first, actually, you know what? That's another thing I want to talk about. Here, this is coming up as the current as you, with the Four of Swords that covers it. Let me show you, okay? You have to start loving yourself first before you can start loving anybody else if you want it to be proper. I do absolutely feel that there is something new that is going to start, but you need to take a rest first. Your mind, your heart, your soul, your emotions, your body, your physicality, like everything. You're exhausted. Exhausted from this person that was putting you through this. And it very well could be a Virgo. The signs that I have here is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, and an Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So if there was that other group, okay, hold on. Messages come in at the same time, and I have to differentiate between the two. So for the first group, there is going to be celebration with a brand new love interest, but you have to rest first. Take the time for you after you've been going through this strife, after you've been going through doing for everybody else. Let somebody else do for you first. Let somebody care about you. Hold on. I have to go down and pick up the card that fell. And that was the Five of Wands, which tells me you've dropped it. You don't want to be treated like this. For the other group of Cancers, you just want love. You want to be cared for the way that you cared for others, or for this one individual. You could be dealing with two people, or the other sign, possibly Virgo, was dealing with another water sign, as well as earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And I have strong Virgo here. Where they weren't giving to you, there was third party involvement, and they were playing with an earth sign, where you knew there wasn't any victory. So I feel that you really are going within now, and you're going to go forward with what is right and start loving yourself first, taking that rest for yourself. Yeah. Nine of Wands. You're battle weary. You're taking a break right now before you have to go back into the thick and thin of it. Don't lose your hope. Don't lose your faith. There's a lesson in everything. We may not know it now, but through difficult, challenging times gives us the opportunity, knowledge, and power to know what we don't want going forward. So let's clarify the Ten of Wands in reverse position for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Why is the Ten of Wands here in reverse? Okay, so we have the Five of Wands, and that is something, hello, we have it here. So it's bookends. It's crowning you, and it's in your past. You don't want the fighting. That's what ultimately was making you exhausted, going back and forth. This mock warfare. He said, she said, no, I didn't. Yes, you did. Drop it. If you have selenite, wonderful, wonderful stone for clearing, clearing yourself. Does not need to be cleansed. It's self-cleansing. Comb it over your aura just to release all of those thoughts. If you don't like the things that you're thinking about, change the station. You can do that. You are more powerful over your mind than what you think you are. Or even get a sage stick, a sage wand like this, and just bring it over your entire aura. And then just release it, open up your windows and release it to the earth. If you had fights within your house, sage. You can get it at one of your metaphysical stores. You can also get it online. But something needs to be cleansed to start fresh, to start new. Once you rest and you take the opportunity of the Four of Swords here, where you're ready to fight again if you need, there's no need to. You never want to go back to the past. Always let the vibrations come in for the future and opportunities. Something's coming here. What's the Seven of Wands here for Cancer? Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of June. Read that judgment. You know what you need to do. You need to take care of yourself. And you're rising like the Sphinx. Rising from the ashes. Rebirth. You are. Nobody should have to make you feel this way. What is the Four of Swords for? What's the Four of Swords for Cancer in the month of June? All right, so yeah, I am feeling that there is an earth sign associated. One who is involved in big business, somebody who likes the finer things, but at the same time can delve into the real darker side of things, like gambling and drinking. I'm just getting that. So that's, you are resting over this earth sign, strong earth in this spread. Why is the Six of Wands here in reverse position? Why is the Six of Wands here in reverse position for Cancer? Yeah, there is no love. You were the one who your cup was full and you were ready to give. This is right next to the Querent, where it's up in the upright. But with this person here, there was no success because this person was doing something shady. This is clarifying. No success with this individual. Let me know in the comments below or send me an email. I'd love to know what's happening. Why is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse here for Cancer? They're not face up, sorry. Here we go. Yeah, the earth sign who's upside down, you're walking away from for something better. There could have been, there was deceit there. There were lies. I'm sorry. But lessons learned. Because of this situation here that you had to deal with, you know the signs and scenarios that this person played on you, that you don't want to be taking that no more. So as I said before, bye-bye. There are emotions. Sorry about the glare, guys. You're leaving something because you deserve better. And I'm going to say for the majority of Cancers, there's an earth sign, possibly that Virgo. What is the Three of Cups here for? What's the ultimate message for the Three of Cups? Clarification for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Nine of Swords. Sorrow, worry, depression, coming out of it. Needs to go bye-bye. And it is. You're coming out of it. What's the Ace of Cups here for Cancer in the month of June? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Yeah, you know what? You are hurt. You're focusing on the person that did this to you. Appropriate. There are a lot of emotions here with this love. But strongly I get that you are going to meet somebody and it's going to be unexpected. It's not going to be anybody from the past, but it's going to be somebody that is new, that is just going to stir your fancy coming up, because you ultimately are all about the love and caring and warmth and truth and honesty, where you didn't have that from this person. Focus on what you do have, okay? Instead of the loss of relationship, where this person didn't give two flying thoughts about you, but you continue to care. Why? Because you have a big heart. You're feeling. You want love. You want to make everything right with somebody. Right now, you are independent. And you just want somebody to spend your life with and love and give to. Bottom of the deck, there's going to be victory, but you have to take the time to rest yourself. Mind, body, spirit. You're going to get there. I'd say by towards the end of June, take the first 2 weeks for yourself. Something's going to happen. Let me know if it does too. I'm sure it will. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel, and I'll talk to you in July, your birthday month right around the corner. Take care, Cancer.